Yang Muhammad, Abang Johari, Yang Muhammad, Saudara Talib, John Siki, Karim, and their respective wives, ladies and gentlemen. There is not much for me to say because Abang Joe has said it all. All I can say is there's one thing missing he did not mention to you. Recently we discovered a new cave about 6 million years old, which we can develop as a tourist attraction. It is found in the Mulu region, and I suspect there are more caves in that region than we can imagine. Perhaps one day, with more discoveries, it will be the biggest cave complex in the whole world. That, you take note of that because it can be an attractive destination for tourists and so on. I would like to thank Abang Johari also for supporting my effort to preserve our forests, our flora and fauna, which ought to be a treasure. That is the treasure that we have, and we ought to appreciate that treasure. We are in the industries, tourism industry, not for sex and all that. We are in here for nature, adventure, and therefore our forests must be kept pristine. And one of the reasons I stopped the issuing of timber licenses and so on is to preserve our forests for future generations and as a tourist attraction. In fact, you can create an industry. You can create an industry bigger than a timber industry if you preserve our forests, our flora, and our fauna. This is a potential which is not yet fully exploited. There are not many tropical forests left in this world. There is the Brazilian forest in South America. There is the Congo, and there is Southeast Asia, principally Borneo, Sumatra, but all the other islands are a bit too small. So we must preserve that tradition. And that is why I open up also all our forests open for research and development by scholars from all over the world. That is why I also increase the number of national parks and nature reserves so that one day we'll reach at least 10% of Sarawak will be national park for future generations. I have also changed the policy to say that all national parks are open anytime to anyone. There was a stupid policy before to say that tidak boleh masuk taman negara. You created parks, national parks, so that human beings can enjoy it. So you create one and then you stop them from coming. Bodoh itu. So let's change the policy. This country is open. We have nothing to hide. In fact, we have beauty to offer. We have a treasure to offer. And people can develop our forests together with us. And therefore develop also the field of tourism. I'm glad to also notice that you have somewhat solved the problem of accessibility. accessibility, I am all in favor of an open skies policy, just like they have in Sabah. Open up our skies. They don't have to go to Kuala Lumpur all the time. We can compete with Kuala Lumpur. What is so special about it anyway? In the field of tourism. And with all due respect, don't be too dependent on the federal government to promote your tourism. We can depend on them, yes, but this thing we have to do ourselves. If we don't promote ourselves, nobody will. There we are. Abang Johari and company has set up the policy. It's an open policy, and as a result, we have made gains in number of people who visited Sarawak. An economy, an industry which accounts for 14% of the GDP is a very important industry, and we must develop it until it reaches even 100%. And the beauty about tourism, the tourist industry, is you don't lose anything. You don't lose anything. People come, they go, the forests are still there. And infrastructure, how to get there and how to get out of there. Sometimes Sarawak, Borneo have a negative reputation. Boleh masuk, tapi genian nak keluar. But now, give an assurance. That is why the open policy, infrastructure. With the Pan-Borneo Highway, the whole country will be opened up. The whole region will be opened up. The whole economy will be expanded. There will be the multiplier effect, bringing in what the North-South Highway in Semenanjung did or is doing for Semenanjung, the Borneo Highway will do for Sarawak. I am not interested to wait for another 50 years for a highway. They have already started in Sematan, in Bintulu. If they have the highway in West Malaysia, they must have a highway also in Sarawak. After all, we sing the same national anthem. Betul? We sing the same national anthem. So what does it mean? We are equal citizens. Anak angkat milih ya, now lewat. And 2 or 3, whatever it is, na babo aku tu. Accessibility, infrastructure. It is easier to sell if you have the appropriate infrastructure, the appropriate attraction, and so on. Publicity will take care of itself. Be of good service by word of mouth. It will spread the word. So that is one field of industry which we can develop in the years to come. Let me say for the state government of Sarawak, not only for Abang Johari, we will back you up whatever you do. We will back you up whatever you do, because we have the same agenda. We have the same agenda, we have the same purpose. And so that we appreciate, some people, they don't see. They look, but they don't see. They hear, but they don't listen. This is a beautiful country. If you care to listen, if you care to see. But some of us take it for granted. Hutan, apa tahu hutan, nak kerak aja. No. Look at Mother Nature the way a naturalist look at it. Look at Mother Nature the way David Attenborough look at it. Appreciate what you have. And I think we have one field there which we can attract nature lovers. Europeans, they love nature. I know of one German family which comes to Sarawak every year just to look at orangutan. Until the orangutan got fed up with them, probably. What I'm trying to say is we have a great potential there. We have a great potential there. And you are in very good hands with Abang Joe at the helm. He understands tourism. He understands Sarawak. And he also understands why we need 5 more years. This is not an election campaign now, okay? In 5 more years' time, I'll be 76. I don't think I can go on any further than that. Jadi, ya Jakob aku kat tengah hari itu. Lain boh Jakob panjai-panjai. Aku takut kalau Jakob panjai Jakob aku abang Johari minta duit pakai tourism. Sekian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And I'd like to congratulate to the winners of the Hornbill Award tonight for promoting Sarawak and also for making some profit for themselves. Thank you. Good luck to you all.